Welcome back, and if you recently saw the tabletop, you know what this gun is. This is the PCC 9 from Primary Weapon Systems, PWS. Awesome gun builders out of Boise, Idaho. Back from the range with this guy. Had some fun playing with this pistol storage device. More on that in another video coming up. You'll of course see it as part of this gun, but have some more on this coming up to it. We ran this through our What's for Dinner test and a multi-mag test. Left the can off by viewer's choice. That's what most of you asked for, so that's how we ran it. And this is a more precisely tuned, more tightly built PCC than some of the others that we've used in the past, and you see that in the What's for Dinner test. So no real surprises there. Anytime you move towards precision and tightness, you lose tolerance. It's kind of the nature of it. You can have a gun run easily on everything that isn't 100% on accuracy or the precision side of things, or you can go the other way and build a nice tight professional gun like this that is going to have some favorites to it. Had a lot of fun with this thing. Gosh, that coating sure makes this bolt clean up easily. Look how nice and clean that stayed. Thank you for voting against the can. Suppressors make blowback guns really dirty. I'm going to get to cleaning this thing and let you guys watch the footage, as always, while I finish wiping this thing down. Enjoy. Test, we've got evidence of a healthy aftermarket for Glocks. So starting off left to right, we have 5 rounds of Fiocchi 115 grain loaded in these mags. We're going to test to see, does it feed from them, does it lock back when empty, and then does the mag drop free. Start off with a Jagaman, or Jagaman for you non-German speakers. We got a Pro Mag here, a Torque Mag, a Glock Factory with the factory extension on it, an ETS Short Mag, Glock Factory with an aftermarket extension on it, a plain Glock Factory mag. Then over in the fun sticks, we've got one of the improved KCI mags with the metal lining in it, a SGM Tactical fun stick, and the ETS fun stick. Let's see how they do. Start off with the fun sticks. We got an ETS fun stick here, SGM Tactical fun stick. Oh, we have a misfeed. Not sure what's going on here. Lock back, drop free. Korean new and improved KCI fun stick. Lock back. Glock Factory mag. Lock back, drops free. Glock Factory with an aftermarket extension. Lock back. Drop. ETS Shorty mag, and this I believe is for the Glock 19. Locks back. Drops Glock Factory with the Glock extension. Lock back. Drops free. Torque mag. Mag may not have seated. Lock back, drops free. Pro Mag. A little friction on the way in. Back. And the Jagaman. Drops free. It looks like the PWS will run any Glock style magazine. Woohoo! Alright, so start things off with the full mag plus 1. This, of course, is not really particularly fair because a failure could be magazine related, not necessarily the gun. It comes with a Magpul mag. I'm not a fan of the Magpul Glock mags, so we'll be using the ETS mags. I know a lot of people hate those anyways. So there's our plus 1, and then we've got a full fun stick here, which is a snug fit on that closed bolt. Get ready for some raining brass, and we'll see how the gun runs. range is fine. Alright, what's for dinner is pretty extensive thanks to our Patreon supporters. We've got a low of 65 grain and a high of 158 grain today. Steel case, brass case, aluminum case, nickel plated, hollow points, full metal jackets, the gamut. And I'll be shooting 3 rounds of each to see will it pick up off of the locked back slide, function with enough energy to pick up the next round, the third round's a bonus, and then does it lock back on the empty magazine. 3 rounds of each. Let's see how this gun does.
Okay, so we are going to start this off with the Inceptor target ammo at 65 grains, and it is a copper polymer matrix projectile. I'm going to put that in. Fine.
And it locked back.
DRT, 85 grain. Highly accurate, penetrating, rangeable. We shall see.
Oh, we had a misfeed. And that's a Glock magazine. So this fails the what's for dinner on the DRT round.
Heavy duty, 100 grain. Okay. Am I good?
Oh, and we had a misfeed on the last round again. So with the heavy shot, we did have a misfeed there that shoved it in, and the round actually broke. This is what happens with these composite rounds when you get a sharp misfeed. You get the camera on there, there we go. So you can see that projectile actually snapped. There's still stuff in the casing. Interesting, you don't see that every day.
Alright, next we have Hornady Critical Defense Light, 100 grains.
This is a snubby little bullet that some guns like to choke on.
I'll bring that one in.
So far, so good. There we go.
Alright, next we have tool ammo, 115 grain, steel case.
FMJs.
FMJ.
Now we're into the regular caliber weight that most guns are meant for, so shouldn't have any issues from here on out.
We can hope. Already. Sorry. Next we have Federal, 115 grain, aluminum.
Aluminium, if there's any Brits watching. Nice.
All right, now we have Gold Dot, 115 grain.
Classic hollow point. And it works.
Now we have American Eagle, 124 grain. It is lightweight for a suppressor round. So, see how that runs.
You're in.
Federal Premium, 124 grain.
HST.
HST? Nothing else. that smell? American Eagle, 147 grain full metal jacket flat point.
So flat points sometimes cause problems in these PCCs. Let's see how the PWS does. Oh.
Hopefully that's an alright start.
And it runs.
Alright, last but not least we have PPU, which is the 158 grain. It's going to be the heaviest of all the rounds that I am firing today.
Big old slow subsonic round. These are round nose. And it runs.
PWS, Primary Weapon System. I love this gun. This is so much fun to shoot. No recoil with 9mm. Trigger is nice and smooth. The optics that we have on there, the Romeo 4 from Sig Sauer, love that little red dot. Everything about it, it's a lightweight gun. I can't really tolerate for a long period of time holding some of the heavier pistols even. But this one's just, you're gonna have a good time. It fed through all the ammunition in the heavier caliber, or the heavier grains, really, really well. Not so much with the lighter grains, so that was something to keep in mind.
Which is kind of common, to be fair, with PCCs. Blowback operated needs that energy to operate the system, so
as long as you keep it heavy, you'll be keeping it cool.
So what are your thoughts? I believe that the unique PWS bolt and their pistol buffer is probably why that lightweight stuff didn't want to run. I'm not too concerned about it. I bet with the can on, the lighter stuff would run just fine. We didn't have time, ran out of daylight there, as you saw. It started to get dark at the end of the video to do the accuracy portion of the testing, but I've noticed that quite a few people don't seem to really care about that anyways. So if you want to see that, let us know and we can go out again when we've got daylight and film that portion of it. But overall, I found the recoil impulse on this gun to be softer than most blowback PCCs, and it just felt great. Excellent in the hand. I'd love to put in a lighter trigger in this and then just go wild with it. But as you saw with that full mag +1, you can still shoot this thing plenty quick, thanks in part to very manageable recoil system, and also I believe this compensator helps quite a bit. Despite 9mm not having a whole lot of gas left at the end of the barrel, that's at least what I've always heard. I'm not sure I believe that anymore, because this was a smooth shooting gun that I had fun with. It was Maddie's first time using a PCC type platform. She's still learning, as you saw there in the initial load testing bits, but getting more proficient. She'll be learning. We're thinking of doing a roundup with all the different PCC platforms we have. That way Maddie can learn a lot about them, and also you can see what the differences are between the two, because prices can vary greatly. And I know my question has always been, well, what's the difference? What do you get for spending more? What do you lose when you spend less? That's the Primary Weapon Systems PCC 9. Thanks for watching.
Domestic Research Technologies.